because I knew you.
Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. It's well maybe that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me, like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship though from its mooring by a wind of the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. Because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blamed me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore.
Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that beats a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the
All right, thank you all so much for coming. I can't tell you, I can't tell how many people are here. The lights are bright and that's good. All right, cool. All right, awesome. Well, again, thank you all so much for coming. This is our senior recognition concert this evening, and it's always a really fun way to end the year. We're doing things a little bit different this year. We're combining the groups, and we have some really cool things occurring. Behind me is our middle school honors choir. Debbie Whitlock teaches here in the district, and she teaches at Weller, and actually teaches my daughter, which is amazing, and does a fantastic job with the kids, and has graciously volunteered her time to help out with middle school honors choir this year. So she's going to direct the first two, and then I'll come on and direct a third one, and then we'll have some other things this evening. But again, thank you all so much. Enjoy the middle school honors choir directed by Debbie Whitlock. All right, one more song here, Witness, for the Middle School Honors Choir. I do want to point out a few people as well before we start this last song. Sarah Parrott is amazing and is running sound for this evening's concert. She does a fantastic job. Brian Miller, yeah. Brian Miller sleeps here. I think his bed's actually underneath it's back there on the soundboard somewhere. And he helps do all of this, the lighting and the sound, and helps, and he's just here and there and everywhere, so he's amazing. So Brian Miller, yeah. And I will thank other people later too. But the last person I want to thank on this stage right now is Laura Tyre, student accompanist. She volunteers her time and just does selflessly and has offered to play for all of our concerts, I believe, this year. So it's been fantastic having her, and she does an amazing job. So. We have two students that volunteer their time pretty much every week with Middle School Honors Choir because they love singing and love helping. And that is Molly Bebko and Marianne Kingry, who I didn't tell them they were going to come out, but I saw them, so I waved them out. I didn't see Marianne. So Marianne Kingry, we'll see her later. And of course, they'll do a lot. Actually, while we're transitioning really quick, Molly is our first OMEA soloist of the evening. I offered up a few spots. Laura Tyre also, who is playing piano for all three of them, decided, she was like, I don't need to play my song, but she's playing for all of the groups, which is amazing. But she also did get a 1 at contest playing piano as well, superior rating. So she was being shy and didn't want to play it. She was like, nobody wants to hear ragtime. I was like, I do. But no, but she was great. So anyways, and then we have Molly, Roberta, and Marianne who are going to grace you with their amazingness, and they're going to sing. They all received superior ratings at competition contests. They've been doing voice lessons and things like that. So first up again is Molly Bebko.
The sun comes up, I think about you. The coffee cup, I think about you. I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. The morning ends, I think about you. I talk to friends to think about you. And do they know it's like I'm losing my mind? All afternoon doing every little chore, the thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you. Spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind? I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. The sun comes up, I think about you. The coffee cup, I think about you. And do they know it's like I'm losing my mind? All afternoon doing every little chore, the thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you. Spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind?
All right. Well, we're doing a little bit. This is what we're doing a little bit differently this year. Instead of having each group do 2 or 3 songs alone, we're focusing more on the entire program, and then also focusing on the seniors as well. So it gives us a chance to really highlight them as a part of this senior recognition concert. So. Yeah, I hope you enjoy our first ever huge collaboration to end the year. It's been great. Each class is actually doing more music, but it's less for the actual show since they're all learning a bunch of the same music. So first one is Thinking Out Loud.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Here's darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. Jumba, 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 lately something's changed, they hard to find. Yes, he's got himself a girl and I want him like jumba, jumba. And she's watching him with those eyes, and she's loving with that body. I just know it, yeah, he's holding her in his arms. Feels so dirty when they start touching you. I wanna turn back and love him, but the point is and she's watching him with those eyes, and she's loving with that body. I just love it. Yeah, he's holding her in his arms. Lately now. We're gonna find no woman like that, and I'm looking in the mirror all the time, wondering what she don't see in me. I've been funny, I've been cool with the lies. Ain't that the way I'm supposed to be? We're gonna find no woman like that. We're gonna find no woman. We're gonna find no woman like that.
The answer to their question is not here. feel free to stand and sing and join us. If you don't this one, we're going to make you do it the last one anyway, so you might as well get up. So yeah, feel free to do a little dirty dancing. And of course, it wasn't, if you watch the movie now, it's like really. Yeah, so anyways.
Now I had the time of my life, and I've never felt this way before. And I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I've been waiting for so long. Now I finally have someone to stand by. So we take each other's hands as we sing the urgency. Time of my life, never felt this way before, and I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. The time of my life, never felt this way before, 'cause I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you.
Cool. Another round of applause for Jackson Grinaldo on vocal percussion, Jared Huntley on the smooth, buttery bass, and our ladies, Mary Ann and Elise. So middle school honors choir, you can stay where you're at. Oh, cool. I thought people were in the... Stay where you're at, but yeah, we're going to sing one last song, a little audience participation. If you look in your program, you'll see words, so there's no excuse. If you don't know the notes, it's okay. But I think everybody knows the little Lion Sleeps Tonight. It's not the one from The Lion King, just to clarify. Just it's not that one. All right, well, thanks for singing with us. At this moment, concert choir, if you can sit in the 3 to 4 rows, just leave the first 2 rows and then fill in right there. And actually, if we need to fill in a little bit of this side of concert choir, there's probably going to be room for you over there as well. So I think we got some rows. So go ahead, this side of concert choir, fill in there, the other side there, and then women's choir, fill in the front 2, or where there's room.
Said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you.
Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me.
You'll be with me.
So before we do our last song and our senior bios, so we'll do senior bios where we'll call each senior out. I'll read a little bit of their bio and let you read the rest in the program, but read a short snippet of it and call them out. Each give them a flower, and then they can head to the risers and sing their. It sounds so gut-wrenching. This is their last song ever on the stage. So hopefully not, maybe not, but so yeah, together at least. So they'll come out and do that. But before we do that, I do. Give out some scholarships and a few directors awards and the annual Ann Meyer Award. So I'm going to grab that really quick and we will start back up with the awards.
My name's Cheryl Dowd. I'm the I'm really emotional, guys. I got to graduate next week. I'm the president of the Choral Boosters. And I just wanted to say, wasn't this amazing tonight to see everybody smiling the way they did? And I wanted to make sure that we all give a huge round of applause to Mr. Spalding for the wonderful work that he does for us. I don't know if you all knew this, but he's finishing his 7th year here. And, he's a choral department of 1. And he does all of this, and there are some wonderful volunteers, and he's pointed some of that out. We have Mr. Scott who helped with Nove, which is wonderful, and we had Mrs. Whitlock who helped with the middle school honors choir, and Mrs. Whitlock and Mr. Spalding share a vision of a K through 12 choir program, something that really relates through the whole time in the school. So I really appreciate that, and I look forward to seeing what they are able to put together with that. And we also have Mrs. Korpusik, who is a tremendous volunteer. The Choral Boosters are able to help a little bit, but she's truly a volunteer with a little bit of what we're able to support with her. She's not a part of the school board. She's somebody who the Boosters will help support. So what are the Boosters? Okay, the Boosters were created when Mr. Spalding came in. Ann Meyer, who you've heard that name already today, and I think she might be here. Ann and several other parents back in that time created the Choral Boosters. And the Choral Booster Group was to support Mr. Spalding in his one-man department. And since that time, when he came in, there were 3 choirs. There are now 5 choirs during the school day. There are also 2 after-school choirs and the middle school choir. And this year, he created a men's choir day, and that was tremendous. The men's choir day, to get the enthusiasm going, and he went out to Watts Middle School, and he was working with a men's group, young men's group out at the middle school. He's just done some tremendous things, and we really owe him a lot for what he's done for this program. There are also some volunteers that work with me with the Boosters, and I am on my way out because I have a senior, and so I'm very fortunate to say that Amy Chico will be coming on as president next year for the Choral Boosters, and I thank her for that. And another wonderful help to me and to the choral program was Allison Kingry. Allison Kingry is the vice president, and the vice president holds a very important job. In all of these events, she is the main go-to, and with the fundraiser that we do at the beginning of the year, because the cookie dough fundraiser is very important to help with fees. So I appreciate Allison's work very much. And she also has a senior, as you saw, Mary Ann, who did a beautiful job tonight. And I'm already crying. Oh, my goodness. But anyway, my friend Amy Kress is going to be stepping in as vice president and as Allison goes out, and so I appreciate that. And we have Sarah Mraz, who is the secretary, who'll be coming back next year. I'm grateful for that. And Christy Weaver, who's tremendous as a treasurer, and she will be coming back as well. There are also some other volunteers that helped us. We had Nikki Lee, who just, gave everything to direct fundraising for Forte and did a tremendous job and a beautiful banquet last night. Kari Carter, who also helped as a Forte liaison. And also Madonna Hodge, who just did a tremendous job with our uniforms this year. And I can say, people, please, if you will remember this, next Tuesday is turn-in day for uniform. If you will bring all of your pieces to your uniform and the bag that it came in, the garment bag, you will be doing us all a great big favor and a big help for us to be able to put these away for the year, and that's Tuesday. I also thank all of the families and my husband who helped at all of the events this year. And so anyway, I thank Mr. Spalding very much for giving us all a really tremendous time. The 4 years that we've been able to be involved, my family, my daughter, have been tremendous, and I've seen such growth, and I'm really appreciative for that.
Done a million things to help this ship need to go and all that stuff. One is Adam Scott. Adam Scott, if you're in the audience, if you could stand and... I can't see you, but thanks. Cool. All right. So thank you, Adam. Adam has been tremendous and very, very awesome working with Nove this year, so I can't thank him enough for doing that. And then the list of names, if I call your name, if you're surprised, if you could come up on stage, I would appreciate it. So Allison Kingree. Sarah Miraz. Christy Weaver. Madonna Hodge. Kari Carter. I apologize, I don't know why I said it like that. Amy Chico. Amy Kress. They love when I do this. They don't, you know. Kelly Korpusik, Mrs. K. Root. Debbie Whitlock. Nikki Lee. And Cheryl Dowd. I could stay here. I could stay here forever. I don't know if they all made it up. Some of them. 1, 2, 3, 1. 2 more. I'll wait. Yeah. Cool. I could go down a list of a million things, and there are other parents too that have just done a million things, and it's so crazy. But this year more than others, because to be quite frank, I'm kind of an idiot. I'm doing grad school. Because why would I do that to myself? And I decided to do that, and it's great. And then I got mono shock. That's how that goes. And so it's been a little bit of an uphill climb from time to time. And the bottom line is the countless hours of work and time and love and support that these people put into the program and back for the kids, because we care tremendously about them is unbelievable. So I got each of you flowers. I do have a card. I didn't have time to completely write what I wanted, so the card is on the way, but I do have flowers for all of you. I'm lame. So thank you. Yeah, round of applause for that. Anybody want a certain color? Oh no, I don't know. Yeah. This is fun. They asked if they can go now. No, I think it's great that it's awkward for them. Oh, I could pick up the bucket. That'd be smarter. Yeah. Have them take. Man, see, this is why I need people that help me, because I'm not very smart. Yeah, hey, you want to pass this up?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah. They want to leave really bad. We have one more. Wait, we have... Oh, Kari. Adam Scott, come on up here. Yeah. What's that? I already got one for my wife. Sherry has one, but that was smart. So yeah, I got one for my wife. Took care of that one. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Sky, you can just grab it from Mrs. K and just, yeah. Cool. Air hug. All right. So, next, we have our scholarships. I want a disclaimer on the scholarships. I don't have anything to do with these. I don't even know until I read right now. Oh, okay. Who gets these? So now I know. Great, awesome. But I have nothing to do with this. The booster selects it. So if you're mad and want some money, talk to them. I'm just kidding. So our first recipient of a $500 scholarship this year has been involved in both the choral and theater programs. She is a member of symphonic choir and was part of the cast in both Addams Family and Anything Goes. Dance is another passion for this recipient. She is currently the co-captain of the Centerville Co-Ed's varsity dance team. Are people figuring this out? Elimination, you just go down. Her various out-of-school activities include VBS worship leader, member of Superscript 7, a vocal jazz group, as well as a small group leader at Fairhaven Church, a member of the National Honor Society, as well as the Spanish Honor Society. She plans to attend Kent State University in the fall. That's where I'm getting my grad school degree, so she's obviously smart. And congratulations to Felicity Jamo. Yeah. Congrats. The money comes later, I think. I don't know. Ask the boosters. Okay. So, all right. Or I messed up and it's... Okay. The kids have to deal with this all the time. It's fantastic. All right. So the second recipient has been very involved in both choral and theater programs. She participated in concert choir, summit, symphonic choir, and Nove. Her theater credits include Les Mis, The Addams Family, West Side Story, and this spring's Anything Goes. She has also served as symphonic choir president this year. Outside of the music and theater program, this recipient was inducted into the CHS chapter of the National Honor Society as a junior. She was a National Merit finalist as a senior and was given the AP Scholar Award. She was also the featured soloist in the Centerville Jazz Band's 2015 Marching Band Gatsby competition set. Congratulations to Marianne Kingery. Okay. The next, we're not going to do that one next. No, I'm not. Okay. That's last. Sorry. I know what that is. Okay. All right. So in addition to these awards, the only awards that I give out tonight are Director's Awards, and I give out the annual Ann Meyer Award. All of these awards are I dare say subjective, or the awards that are unbelievably hard to pick out, unbelievably hard to figure out the students that have kind of embodied all that goes into being a student and a choral member and lead by example and just gone above and beyond continuously for the program. So those are the Director's Awards that I will give out here shortly. This year was the hardest year that I've ever had to do this, and it was just unbelievable. And the kids here are amazing, and they're just senior after senior. I remember I remember when they were freshmen coming in, and we had the Elliott Sloan concert, and it was a really cool experience getting to sing with him, one of my idols as I was growing up, and getting to sing with him, and he just was like, what is in the water? I don't understand. These kids are amazing, and they are. Not only are they good kids, but they're hard workers, and they're good people as well. So the first Director's Award this year goes to Emmeline Carter. Cool. The second, so what I try to do is I try to give an equal number of, well, it doesn't have to be, but I try to equal number of girls and guys, but to balance it out. And this year it was just, again, unbelievably hard. So the second Director's Award goes to a guy, and his name is Kyle Bates. Yes, that is the Kyle Bates from Forte, as they call him. Under his breath, he just said, "I hate you." No, he didn't. I'm just kidding. All right. Two more. So the next award is to a student that is here all the time and just... You saw him a bunch tonight, and just a fantastic work ethic, unbelievable student, and just as they all are. But the next award tonight goes to Jared Huntley. They're saying things back there that I think would be funny, but maybe they're not. I just talk. All right, so our final Director's Award, and then I do have the Ann Meyer Award to give out, but our final Director's Award this evening goes to a student that is always looking out for others and just does an amazing job. I should just stop there because, again, like I said, there's just numerous things, and I lose hair over the thoughts of even having to give these out because there's so many amazing people, and I'd love to give them to everybody. But the final recipient this year of the Director's Awards goes to Annalise Bowman. And now for the Ann Meyer Award. Is Ann Meyer here? Wait, is that a unenthusiastic yeah? Or somebody pretending to be here? Oh, anyways, okay. So Ann Meyer was the first ever person that I talked to. Actually, when I first got the job, I went to Epiphany Lutheran Church, and I went to see one of the summer shows that they do, and it was Susical. And I remember Mr. Embry and being a part of it, and I remember her daughter's a part of the show, and the first thing she said to me is that, "You're going to change the uniforms, right? You're going to change the uniforms." And I was like, "I just got the job." But yeah, they're gold and they're terrible or something, I don't know. But maybe they're amazing, I don't know. But anyways, so, or maybe I'm not allowed to say that, but sorry, I've embarrassed her over the years, and she's embarrassed, it's fine. It's all right. Is she here? That's okay, great. All right, so, but anyways, she was also the first person that was dumb enough to answer the phone when I called. And I was like, "Hey, Ann, I've done a lot of research," which I did. I talked to Mr. Beimer and Mr. C, and I had no clue anything about Centerville. In fact, Dayton was like another country. It was like, I mean, it might as well have been Australia or something. So I got here, and I was just like, and I grew up in Cincinnati, as if it's far. But I got here and I was like, what the heck is Dayton? Like they had the UD Flyers and things. But I was a UK basketball fan, so I went south. I didn't go north, and apparently not north at all. Anyways, so I'll stop rambling. She answered the phone, and I said, "Hey, I've talked to a lot of people, and they said that you're an amazing person and parent and stuff." And so she volunteered, and she did the boosters forever. And then for whatever reason, she suckered Cheryl and a few other people into doing it down the road. So Amy Kress, if you're here listening to this, it's fine. It's great. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, because she's also coming and joining. Anyways, so, but Ann Meyer is just absolutely, she's helped me with things throughout the years. She helped edit and look at book things. And when I was writing a book with Deke Sharon, I was like, "Hey, Ann, can you look at this for me? Because I just need some help." And she was always there, and she did things for work. It was just amazing. So she still to this day maintains the website and helps out with the program in any way, shape, or form that she can. And one of the things about our relationship too is that we were always able to be, it's one of those really great relationships where you can just be honest with one another. Anne would be like, hey, I think that's a really dumb idea. I'd be like, oh, we're going to do it anyways, and that's fine. And I'd say the same thing to her, and vice versa. It was great. But we just never had feelings or emotions about it. And it was really cool that we could share those things with each other. So, to make a long story short, we began this award 2 years ago. I was interested in creating a new annual award to recognize a student who has shown the following things: special dedication to the program, provided extra service and volunteerism, and that's one of the key things is the service and volunteerism to this award. Personified the understanding of being part of something bigger than themselves. This award is given to honor Ann Meyer, who is a big supporter and volunteer of the local performing arts community and was a prominent leader with the Choral Boosters from fall of 2010 through spring of 2015, and she still does things today. The recipient of this annual award will receive an award. In addition to that, a plaque has been placed in the choir room with the name of the recipient added to the plaque each year. Vanna White back there, or something. That's my sister-in-law, I can say things. So in honor of Ann Meyer and her selfless dedication and leadership this year, we would like to recognize, and before I say the name, this is someone that has volunteered a ton of time, especially with middle school honors choir, and has been there just consistently for the last really 3 years, just helping out of the kindness and selflessly and all that. And without further ado, this award this year goes to Mary Ann Kingery. Yeah, so this plaque goes up in the choir room. Emma Shibley was the first, Ryan Nichols last year, and Mary Ann Kingery. So, and then we'll continue to add to that, and then we'll add a fold out and something. Yeah, cool. And then she gets to keep that as well. So again, another round of applause for Mary Ann. So, So as seniors, as I read your name, if you could come out and take your place on the risers, and we'll do one last song as soon as we've done this. So our first senior this year is Karen Ankeny, and she is a 3-year member of the high school choir program. And Karen plans to take, you can just take a spot over here on the riser. Karen plans to take a year off and then go to culinary school. Karen Ankeny. Second senior this year is Jessica Barton. I'll do it like that. She's studying. I'm just kidding. I actually don't. I'm sure she told me. And I'll look. But anyways, so the next senior is Kyle Bates. Kyle is a 3-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Kyle plans to attend The Ohio State University to pursue a career in the medical field. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't read. As I was saying that, it wasn't Kentucky, so I messed it up. I'm sorry. It was The Ohio University, not Ohio State, but it wasn't Kentucky, so I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah. So, yay! Our next senior is Trent Birch. Yep. Little known fact about Trent. I'm going off book here. I'm going off script. See, I can impro guys too. You know what I mean? Impro guys. All right. Trent was the choreographer for Jesse's Girl. He was the first one to do it. Everybody followed. So congrats on that awesome choreography. You're welcome. Now go to your spot. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. He's a 1-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Trent plans to work on his acting career. Did I say that right? Trent plans to work on his acting career. Okay. Now you can go to your riser. All right. Trent. Annalise Bowman. Annalise is a 4-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Annalise plans to attend Ohio University, majoring in music therapy. Annalise Bowman. Emmeline Carter. Emmeline is a 4-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Emmeline plans to attend the University of Cincinnati for their DAP program, majoring in fine arts. Congrats. Ben Chico. You can read. I would have messed that up. Ben is a 1-year member of the choir program who they jokingly said last night accidentally made forte. That's what they said. He accompanied the fall choir show for 3 years, and in the fall, Ben plans to attend The Ohio State University to study nursing. Cool, congrats, Ben. Eli Dameron. Eli is a 1-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Eli plans to attend Sinclair Community College. Yay. Cecily Dowd. Cecily is a 4-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Cecily plans to attend Webster University for a BFA in musical theater. Yeah, accurate. Mikey Freed. I'm just kidding, don't do it. All right, Mikey is a 2-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Mikey plans to attend Wright State University. And I just licked his armpit. Great. All right. Ooh, it gets better. All right. Candace Gluckert. Yeah. Cool. Candace is a 4-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Candace plans to study psychology at Sinclair. Dearson Hurd. Hurd up. Get it? Dearson is a 3-year member of the choir program. Dearson plans to attend Central State University in the fall of 2017 and major in mass communications. Carissa Hodge. Carissa is a 3-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Carissa plans to major in stage design, props, and scenic art at CCM at the University of Cincinnati. That's a lot of words. Jillian Hodges, I do, and I apologize, Jessica, but Jillian Hodges is at home very sick, so she could not be here tonight. But Jillian is a very sweet and great person, and she is a 4-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Jillian plans to go to Sinclair Community College to minor in theater and join the Disney College program. So that's Jillian. Jared Huntley. Well, Jared is a 2-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Jared plans to take a gap year and pursue music production. Felicity Jamo. Felicity is a 2-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Felicity plans to attend Kent State University, majoring in musical theater. Congrats. Marianne Kingree. Marianne is a 4-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Marianne plans to study molecular biology and music at Brigham Young University. Dean Kissel. Dean is a 4-year member of the choir program. In the spring, Dean plans to attend an art academy in Cincinnati. Summer Lehman. Did you find her phone? You found her phone?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We found her phone. All right, Summer is a 1-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Summer plans to study veterinary technology at Sinclair. Maggie Nation. I said that loud. Maggie is a 3-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Maggie plans to attend the University of Dayton and major in early childhood education. Corey Phillips. Corey is a 4-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Corey plans on attending Sinclair Community College. Sophia Rosado. Sophia is a 4-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Sophia plans to attend Wright State for 2 years and then transfer to The Ohio State University to major in environmental studies and minor in music. Caleb Russell. Little known fact about Caleb, he's the first ever president of a choir to not actually be in that choir. Yeah, he's full of weird facts. But Caleb is a 1.5-year member of the choir program, but he was definitely a member of choir in his past school, so really 4 years, but 1.5 year. At Centerville, but has been in choir, it said that. I could have just read it. Wow, okay. In the fall, I thought I was creating something. In the fall, Caleb plans to attend Miami Oxford University to double major in theater and arts management. Natalie Spearoff. Natalie is a 4-year member of the choir program. She'll be on tour again this summer with Alexis Gomez and the Mad River Band as a backup and featured vocalist. In the fall, Natalie will be moving to Nashville, Tennessee to continue to pursue her career in music as a singer-songwriter. Anna Sadeko. I had to say that name right. Anna is a 2-year member of the choir program. Anna plans to work full-time after graduating. So, congrats. Megan Trotman. Megan is a 3-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Megan plans on attending Wright State University for nursing. Maddie Wagner. I'm laughing at them laughing out there. Maddie is a 4-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Maddie plans to attend Miami University and major in Spanish education. And last but certainly not least, right, okay. Haley Wheeler. Haley is a 2-year member of the choir program. In the fall, Haley plans to attend Ohio University and major in music production with a minor in business and Spanish. before you cry, I'm gonna take a picture before they cry, or if they do, I mean, I don't want to stereotype before, or something. Whoa! Hey, just why don't you come down? All right, 3, 2, 1. You scoot up. 3, 2, 1. Selfie? Yeah. Whoa, that's terrible at this. My head is shining. Yeah. All right. And then if we could have Laura Tyre to the stage to play. And I will say one a little bit. This song has been something that has been with me my entire life, or the majority of my life. When I was in high school, actually, we did this as a send-off, and there's been so many instances in my life, actually, for better or worse, that this song has had the chance to creep back in. One, for better, I guess, was my sister's wedding. She made me sing it, so I don't know if that's better or worse, but. So I did sing this at my sister's wedding with my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law, Howie. He was pretty bad. And my wife sang too, but no, actually Howie's a good singer. And his name's not Howie, it's Matt. Anyways, so we did sing this at my sister's wedding recently. And then this is a song that's just kind of a parting of ways and a blessing, and it's I'll let you kind of take in the words. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. The sun shine warm upon your face. The rains fall soft upon your heels. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Very powerful. And to this day, it's been something that unfortunately we just had a student that I taught at my past school pass away in a boating accident. And I'm going to try to make it back to be able to sing this with the students that I used to teach and things like that. So it's just a very powerful song. And unfortunately, I've said it's the last song that, fortunately and unfortunately, the last song that they'll get to sing together on this stage. So thanks again for coming out tonight. These kids are amazing. These seniors are amazing. It's going to be unbelievably tough. I've already had moments when I'm driving where I get choked up and all of that. That's why I try not to look at them. It's actually the real reason. Actually, we say it's symbolic when we do this song, that I'll start the song and then I'll walk away, kind of symbolic that they don't need me anymore. It's also great because I don't have to look at them and cry and all that good stuff. So it's just, but it's all symbolism. So I don't know.
May the wind be always at your back.